Petty cash book. Yes, it is petty cash book, but the book is not petty. It's little more columnar cash book. The amount that we put in petty cash book for payment is petty, is insignificant. So let's see what is this petty cash book. In fact, accountants maintain separate cash books for the main cash, which is for significant receipts and payments, and petty cash, which is for insignificant payments. Its mechanism is that we receive cash as a petty cashier, and then we pay small type of expenses from that petty cash balance. So there are two systems to maintain this petty cash book. One is petty cash system, and the second one is impressed system. By the way, both are the systems which are practically, in fact, followed by the accountants. But impressed system is something which has control, which is more than the control we observe in petty cash system. Therefore, impressed system is more hard favored, you can say. So the mechanism of petty cash book is that we hold responsible one staff member whom we feel that is an honest person for maintaining this petty cash. We pay, we means the main cashier, okay? The main cashier pays a fixed amount to the petty cashier. Petty cashier is not in fact a full-fledged petty cashier. Petty cashier can be any office assistant or any person who has some time and is honest as well to handle this petty cash balance. So petty cashier receives a fixed amount of cash from the main cash once in a month or once in a week, and then petty cashier keeps spending that amount for petty nature of expenses over that period. Let's see petty cash system, in which petty cashier receives a fixed amount at the start of each week to meet petty expenses during that week. In our example, we are just taking it for a week. So in this example, in the first week of business setup, we are assuming that it's a new business, the petty cashier receives 1,000 and spends 970 in the first week. So 30 is left as a balance in the first week. Remember, we are discussing petty cash system, okay? So in this petty cash system, the petty cashier will receive 1,000 once again in the start of second week, so that this 1,000 and this 30 will make total 1,030 as a balance in its petty cash box. So during the second week, the petty cashier is spending 990 out of this 1030. And now after spending this 990, the balance is 40 with him. So in the start of third week, the petty cashier once again receives 1,000. That will make its balance in the petty cash box equal to 1,040. The important concept to concentrate is that the petty cashier is receiving a same amount in each week. Either he is having a balance or not with him, or the balance is 30 or 40 or whatsoever, he will keep on receiving 1,000 in each week to spend. Now, In impressed system, we define an impressed first. Impressed is an amount which is fixed and provided to the petty cashier at the start, and then it is topped up exactly with the amount that is spent during the previous period. Let's see its example. Here petty cashier is receiving 1,000 in the start of first week and spending 970. So that he is having balance of 30 in his petty cash box. In the second week, the petty cashier will receive 970, which is exactly equal to the amount that was spent in the previous week. So that it is topped up to 1,000, which is in fact the impressed amount. So during the second week, the petty cashier spends 990, which is making its balance down to 10. And now, how much he will receive? 990. So this 990 and 10 will make its balance equal to 1,000. So the balance is being topped up. So in this petty cash system, for the first time, the petty cashier will receive the amount equal to 1,000. Then it will be topped up with the amount of spending. So this is the difference between petty cash system and impressed system. Let's do a practice to be perfect in this concept of petty cash book based on impressed system. So the impressed limit is 1,000, okay, and these are the expenses fund transferred from main cash on 1st Jan, and these are the expenses for tea bag, for cycle repair, for photocopies, for cycle stand, for postage, for sugar and tea and biscuit, and for stove repair, for stationery. All these are petty expenses. So how do we maintain this petty cash book? It's like this. This is its splitting line, okay, receipt side and payment side. Well, so we have received 1,000 at the start over here from main cash, and spending on 1st Jan for tea bags 150. Put it in the total payment column as well. 2nd January for cycle repair, put it in the total payment column as well. 3rd January for photocopy. Then for cycle stand is traveling expense over here. Then postage under the postage. Then sugar is entertainment. And then stove repair 180 over here. And stationery over here. So what we see, these are the total of our expense heads, okay, and sum of all these totals will be subtracted from 1,000, this one, okay, we'll get this 10 as our balance. This balance will come under here in the next week. It is starting from 8th Jan now. And now it would be topped up because our limit is 1,000. It would be topped up with 990. So by topping up with 990, this will give us the impressed balance of 1,000. So this is the petty cash book. And important tips to remember in petty cash book are that petty cash book is prepared for insignificant payments. okay, which are not very significant. And receipt side has single column. Payment side is divided into multiple columns. And impressed is topped up with actual spending in the previous period. I trust this petty cash book was very interesting topic for you. Thank you very much.